everybody. Sorry for all of the difficulties. I didn't even realize them, that I didn't look until we were maybe like 10 minutes in. So, Dance, my name is Marissa. I am the program coordinator for the Red Deer Aboriginal Dance Troupe. And today we have Lacey Albert showing us how to do the moss bags. I'm really, really sorry about the confusion before. We're just going to get right into it.
We're already done.
Yeah. So she'll walk you through the entire process. And if you know Lacey, then you know a lot of her work. The goal tonight is to have a moss bag and a bonnet in the kit. Yeah, pretty simple. Like if I guess she can show you some of those. You
I
can.
don't even have no ribbon ones.
Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, so in the kit you would have gotten the velveteen, the flannel, or is this whatever this is?
Cotton.
Cotton.
Just printed cotton.
Printed cotton. This is
Minky. Something.
minky. This is for the insert pillow, and then the But we're already on default.
Oh, were we?
Okay, cool.
It says communications line 2, but it says audio output default. Hello, can you hear me? The thing says it's going, like the volume thing.
Glue stick.
It's moving.
Yeah, but it's not. Everyone is telling me that there's no sound.
Okay, pick another sound like that.
Is it
Let me see
sticking
the
with the
screen and
stick?
not you.
Really?
Okay.
You kind of have to like. Oh, this is a different glue stick. That's why. I don't think it matters, but I
Yeah,
use the.
pick that real tech. Just
Uh,
put
Real
Um,
time.
there. Now talk.
Hello.
I was gonna bring my double side.
No, this is not the mic. This is the computer.
Okay,
now.
so.
So what does that even
So,
mean?
now X out of there.
What?
X out of there now.
Okay. And then what? What do
Just ask if anyone could hear you.
so confused. Every time we walk out the door, it disappears.
So about right there, because you gotta put the hide and it's gonna go right there.
Oh, okay, great. Yes. Okay.
So you'll
We can
down, and then the
look.
next one
So,
will
okay,
be
awesome. Love you. Bye.
And sometimes I
Okay,
put that
sorry
hide
about
on
that.
the
We're just gonna
other
cut out the
one.
mic altogether. So hopefully this works. And thank you all for being so patient. This is perfect. Okay, thank you.
So you always cut a
Awesome.
little extra.
Okay, so I'll get her back.
So about that space, like that. Okay.
There you are.
So how much did they hear?
Like I have.
Okay.
This happens
Okay.
again. I'm getting tired.
Okay. So I don't know. I'll just kind of start over. We are doing like this pattern. So it has the flap attached. This is one I made for my daughter. This is an applique one that I'm working on, but it's the same pattern, so it'll look like that. So this is the pattern. I use this for everything. It fits to about 5.5 months, I would say, if you wrap baby right. Like, we'll have to do another class on wrapping. Okay, so for the ones at home, if you're wanting to try cut this out, this whole length is 1 meter across the length. So from the bottom, let me see, yeah. So from there to the top is about 38.5 inches. And then the width of it is about 9 inches for this piece. For the flap, it is a little more, about 9.5 inches. So that is what it looks like. You can also do it without a flap. So it would just be, I have them lost right here. So it would just be like this style with no flap. So the flap is just used for like to cover baby's face from the cold, or when you're nursing baby to cover. So you would just do the same but straight across, like that. So I'll just give you the measurements again. So if you're gonna do without the flap, so just like a simple, I'm gonna cut one out actually without a flap. So it'd be about 23 inches long and 9 inches wide. So that's just for half, so you times that by 2. So I was reading old messages. It said I can't hear you. No, it's old. They're old. Like it needs to scroll down because there's more messages. I think it's good. I go. Wait, let's check. How do you scroll down here? I'm just checking to make sure you can hear us.
Yeah, I think most of it says that they can.
Okay. Okay. So I don't know if there's like questions or anything, but I'm just gonna keep going.
See, yeah.
Like right here.
Yeah, that's where you'll see everything.
I am deaf and I don't need sound. Thanks for closed caption.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, there's closed caption, so they can
Great.
read. Okay.
Yay. Okay.
Okay. So
I just close.
and I'm not.
I just don't want that to like mess up.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. Okay, I was trying to.
Cool.
So I'm not talking in there, right?
No,
The
not
mic?
at all.
Okay.
No, not at all. Here, we can just
Okay,
make that up,
so I kind of would like to iron this, but you could do
Yeah.
that or what? Like
Sure.
later? Like later when?
Wait, will it work or?
Yeah, like
Okay.
I'll cut it out and then you'll just kind of
Oh yeah,
smooth
yeah,
it out.
absolutely.
So this is this size fits about like 5.5 months. So do you want it a bit longer or?
Because you can make my.
You
other
can,
one
okay, and you can also always add an extension on top.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so.
Do you want me to just iron that right now? or-
Yeah, sure. I'll find something else to do.
Did you just just iron it on this?
Yeah, this is my ironing mat.
Amazing. Do you want to just do it on there? Like on there? Like
No,
to show everybody?
like to iron.
Yeah, like to...
Just iron the creases out first. Because remember, we don't iron on the green. It's a rule that you just learned. Don't iron on the cutting mat.
I didn't even do that.
I saw you
first.
first doing that.
No one told me.
Okay, she's just ironing the velveteen. So we're using velveteen. It's pretty easy to work with. And then the lining is cotton.
Is there any other material you would recommend?
You can pretty much use anything that's like thick and sturdy, not stretch. So you can even use cotton if you really wanted to. It would just be a bit thin. But I always use velveteen. But if there's a color that you can't find in velveteen, like, I don't know. There's like some really thick, I don't even know what they'd be called. Like almost canvas-like material. You could use that. You can use anything really, but velveteen looks the nicest.
I feel like I'm not doing a good job with this really. I'm nervous.
Like too bad we can show what they're doing.
You didn't like even tell them how you started.
Okay, a little story while we wait. So when I was pregnant with my first son, I asked my gukam if she could make a moss bag for him, but she kind of just like wanted me to do it because I knew how to bead, and so she helped me cut it out, and then I beaded my first one, and that was 20 years ago. So I used to do them beaded. I didn't. So my late gukam, she just passed away this like a month and a half. But she was 97. So she beaded this. This is about 39 years old, maybe. She beaded this. So I have this. My baby's used. But I just made them like the applique ones. So it's good. I always have like a fancy one for going out and then a simple one for sleeping. For sleeping moss bags, I wouldn't recommend like the flap. If you're gonna have the flap, tuck it in because it can be like a hazard. It can be, so you would just tuck it in like that. Just so it's not like it can't cover baby's face. I also have the bonnet here that we're gonna do, so I can give measurements for that as well. So that looks like that. Okay, my 106 tube. Let me know if anyone needs. You can also just message me for measurements.
Okay, I feel like this
Okay.
Is this okay?
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna cut one out here to show you the process. Okay, I need a chalk. So okay, so we're cutting one out here without a flap. So this is the center. This side is the center. So it's gonna go on the fold.
using my other laptop. That's all I do. I look by the door at my house. And normally I do. This video
Just had to be this time, right? Okay, so you know what to do, like just straight stitch?
Yeah,
Yeah. Is it sticking?
kind of. That's what it's kind of.
Yeah. do
There's
it
pins there if
quick.
you guys want to use them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna bring like double-sided tape, but I didn't. I forgot. Okay, so see the fold. Oh, the pattern, I can like give you the measurements. I did it at the beginning. I just measured the length and the width, and you'll just, if you can kind of just, yeah, I guess that's kind of tough for this part, but like this part doesn't really matter. It's just like the width, because sometimes like if it's too wide, then the moss bag is just too like, I don't know, baggy, I guess, on the baby. So I guess this is the important part, and then this part isn't too big of a deal. You'll just have to make sure to cut the lining out the exact same. Okay, so when I leave about I think it's about half an inch. So I draw, so there's like the actual pattern, and then you leave about half an inch around that. That's where you're gonna cut. So I use this chalk from Fabric Land. So you're gonna trace the exact pattern. At the bottom is exact, and then on the sides you'll leave a half an inch extra. Okay, so we're gonna cut. Cut that out. Then you're cutting on your extra seam line that you made. So I'm just doing the one with no flap, so you would just keep going. Cut that out. I just need to straighten this out a bit. Well, I will when I cut it out, because it's not in half. It's like so you'd use this for.
Okay,
Yeah, I might
this
as well
one is
show
just
you.
really
No,
tough
I'm
too.
doing. Yeah, no, you'll only use like that much.
Okay.
So you're gonna fold it, and then you're gonna use this to measure. But we have to make sure you make it long, like, because I added a tiny bit on this one.
Okay.
I'll cut out the one with the flap too next.
Oh yeah. 'cause
Okay,
we have the-
yeah, one extra, right? Or
Yeah.
one to finish. Okay, so this is how it looks opened up. So if you don't have like a wide enough piece, sometimes I'll do two pieces and just sew it up the middle. You can do that because you don't see the back really. Okay. So here, so this is for that, and I'll cut out this one with them. So I'm gonna cut out one with the flap. Okay, I'm just reading.
Is that?
Yeah, no one's. They're all good, I guess. So for I usually get 1 meter piece. I wonder if we should iron that out really good.
Like whoever did.
Yeah. Okay, so again, you're gonna fold it. that for weight. Oh, your brown piece. Okay, use your brown piece to cut out that. So put it on top. And then you'll just cut out the lining. Okay, now I'm gonna cut out, so same thing, you would just, I have my pattern, so it already has the seam, the extra seam. I don't know if you could see, but there's like a line there. So I just use this whole pattern and just go right around it. So you're gonna do this to your velveteen and your lining. Do the same thing to your lining. I don't know if I think the top is straight. Yeah, looks straight. I kind of just had to fix it.
And then do I do this, or just matching it up perfectly?
Just copy this exactly.
Oh my God,
just kind of see if you had this and the cutting mat, you would just go and it's done.
Oh my God, I need that so bad.
I know. I actually just started using the cutting mat in the rolling thing. What is this called? Utility knife? I don't know. Rolling. What is this called?
I'm not the guy.
Olfa. A blade.
And using,
So I just started using this all these years. I've been cutting it out, drawing it with the chalk, and then cutting it out. And this is way faster. You just have to get used to it. It's kind of hard to get used to.
yeah, those are so sharp.
It's
right?
scary at first, yeah. When I did like a star blanket, my first time using it, and I just kept like slipping off. Okay, so that is, I usually always, before I take this off, I mark the middle just to have that middle piece there. So there is that. So that one's cut out. So I usually cut everything out first. So we're gonna cut out a bonnet. So this is again my pattern. Oh, Kyla, it's like it's a rotary cutter bum. What did I call it?
You called it a rolling pin, I think.
A rolling pin? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yeah, I think you said rolling
A rolling pin's for cooking.
I know, that sounds like you said.
What did I say? A utility knife. Still, dude, it's a weapon. Oh, shit.
There's
Okay.
so much left over.
Yeah, but you can't fit them all. Oh, you might be able to. Well, that's why I said some of it's like longer.
Yeah.
So you gotta trim that top. Oh, you still gotta cut it?
Yeah.
Okay. You're just watching.
Everything's on that side, so.
What do you need, a scissors?
Please, yeah.
Which one is better?
Probably that. Yeah, that orange one.
Oh, there's the rip rack. Oh, and the hide. Okay. 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 That would be so awesome. I really loved it. Thank you. Not sure what he saw. Okay. So, for my bonnet pattern, I can measure that quickly. This pattern, I would say, fits up to a month, usually. But if you're a very tiny baby, like my grandbaby, I'll fit it till you're 1 year old. Just kidding, 6 months, I think it was. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this, it's like longer in the front. Longer in the back. So the back measures to be just a tad over 12.5 inches, and the top is 12 inches. So just kind of like 1/4 inch. All the way, it's the same. So that's for that. My trusty old pattern. Someone was chewing on it or something. Okay, and then this is the back piece. So the length of it is exactly 5 inches. The bottom is 3.5 inches. And the widest part is 4 inches. What?
Trying to be too
Fast?
yeah.
Let's try to make them last big in 1 hour.
Yes. Kind of rush. Trying to
Catch up to
catch up.
Okay.
And I messed up.
Okay, so for this pattern, I draw
And then I just cut out the same thing.
like the bonnet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm doing, I'll do this real quick and then I'll give it to you. So with this one, I draw it. I don't have like the extra seam allowance added on, so I just draw it. Okay, so I just trace it with that blue chalk will show better. And then I'm leaving again like 1/2 inch extra. Just use scissors. I like to just snip my corners. It just makes it easier to iron. And we're gonna iron next, so it just makes it easier, not so bulky. So there's that, and then we're gonna do the back piece. Okay. Here's that piece. And again, just leave a 1/2 inch around. And then trim the corners. So you have that. Okay. Okay. So next, so then you're gonna, oh, I have to, can you pass that red? Yeah, I'll just cut that out quick. This is the lining for the red. I'm just kind of going back and forth. I'm working on 2. So one has a flap and one has no flap. Okay, you're done that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna pin the bottoms. So I'm just gonna show you. So this is one of the girls here is working on. What time did we start? What time did she start?
I don't know.
Okay, so we're just doing like the ribbon. So she cut hers out and then she's glued the ribbon and sewed it down. So now she's doing her next step, but that's that. So you'll trim your threads and then you can pin the bottoms like together. Oh, I brought my Denny pins. They're easier to use than like the. So I use these. These are mine from home, but so when you after you trim those, and I go inside, I usually start from here to make sure mine's up. So you'll just it's like a clothespin.
You can go in and just grab whichever.
So just go all the way and then do the bottom as well.
In the.
Okay.
I think there's quite a bit.
This is for you. So I listed the
Oh my god! What?
the supplies somewhere.
Everyone's gonna love these.
Okay, so here we are again. We're cutting out the lining.
Aw, those are beautiful, Erin.
I also, for the pattern, I use meat packing paper. You can get it at a meat store. But I like it because it irons on the one side, so if I want to iron this down, it will stick. It won't slip.
Oh my god, Lacey.
So
Did I do
this,
this wrong?
yes.
What-
Oh, you were supposed to leave half an inch, sorry. So when this one already has it on, see look. But it's been trimmed a bit, it's supposed to be a bit wider, but I just know it's so off by hand, but.
Oh.
So you need to add a half an inch to around that, because that's the fold.
Gotcha.
So just cut another one, but, so you can even just use this.
Okay, perfect.
So when you, yeah, it's different with the bonnet than this. I gotta make a new pattern, but.
No.
Can I use the paintbrush too or no?
Yeah, no.
Where do I get
It's
that?
like hard. It's harder stuff.
So make sure. Okay. So. How's it going, Lacey?
I think I got it.
Lacey number 2,
Yeah.
or were you
Our
number
names?
1?
Yeah.
Or
One
I'm
of
2 because
them.
I'm 1 because I'm older.
Yeah.
I mean, you're older.
Yeah.
Yes.
When we were younger, our cat.
Yeah. What was that? Chat.
Um,
No. What was that?
WBS?
What's that?
We
Was
used
it
to-
like
it was like
a native thing?
Yeah, and then you like it would scroll down. Remember? That's old.
That was fun.
That was our way of meeting people back in the day.
Yeah, right. When no one had cell phones.
Yeah.
It's real old.
Way before Kaylee and Landon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
They were so cute when they were small.
Oh, no. Now they're adults.
Yeah.
Okay. That one's done. Oh, I gotta
Do I
mark.
just do the corners like that as well?
You can, yeah. I always trim the corners just so it's just easier when you iron, because it like doesn't, it's not bulky. Okay, so there's the middle. I marked the middle. You'll see the crease. Okay, so that one's cut out. Now I'm gonna cut out the bonnet quickly. So the lining is cotton. I usually get cotton to match the velveteen. Cotton is the easiest to work with. I had to use like a, somebody wanted like cheetah print and I couldn't find any, so I had to use like I don't even know what kind of fabric it was. But it was really hard. You'll see like the next step. When we iron it, it was really hard to iron. So cotton is always the best. And it doesn't slip or move or anything. So you can make your moss bag any length, but just make sure to cut the lining and the main material out the same so they match up. Okay. Okay, so now you're gonna so with these you can't like obviously can't sew over them, but you'll just take them off as you go. So you'll start right there and you'll just go like this, you know. So that up. Yeah, just straight. And do that to both. Okay, so there's the two pieces. Okay, I'm just gonna grab that. Oh, I should have brought my spray. I have like a, what would you call it?
That 505?
No, not like a starch spray, but I forget what it's called. But I would spray those ribbon and then iron them and they'd just be like crisp.
Yeah, that's
perfect. Yeah, Easy On I think it's called. I don't know, but you can, there's different kinds you can get, but I forget what the one I have is called. Yeah, and then it'll just be like real nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next step, we're gonna iron. Oh. So this is where, when we drew it, I didn't draw it because my pattern already has that 1/2 inch line extra. So now we're just gonna fold it 1/2 inch all the way around, but you don't do that to the bottom. And we're just gonna iron that down all the way around. When I do the corners or the slit, or well, that piece, I do a little slit just so it kind of folds nicer, so it'll fold like perfectly. And then this part. And you still have that middle marking there. You'll need that for later. So you're gonna iron everything, like the velveteen, the velveteen and the lining for the moss bag, and then the bonnet. So you gotta iron all of those. Okay, so that's like all ironed all the way around. Red is hard to see, it's so bright, so it's kind of blinding. So it's ironed all the way around except for the bottom. Do you want to cut your pillow? Okay, so it's kind of coming out. Look.
Yeah, no, every time I touched it, I could see it like it's
But I
standing.
get this ugly. Okay, so yeah, it's good.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so you'll lay it down. You're gonna use this and measure. I usually use like a Sharpie, but I didn't grab one. You could
Oh,
probably
I
use
have,
this.
I have a bunch in
Or this
my
pen,
office.
yeah. And you'll measure it before you cut it. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna show them yours. And you did the lining too?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is her she's working on. So after she we're kind of skipping ahead, but just to show you. After she ironed, she then, because I'm not going to be doing that on the red one, because that is just cut out for somebody. So next, you would pick out your like trim, ribbon. You can pretty much use anything, or if you're going to do applique or beaded, rickrack, you would like use a glue stick or double-sided tape or heat and bond, and just put that on that piece, not the flap, just that. This is like where baby lays in here. And then she sewed those down, and then she pinned the bottom. So pin that, then sew it. And then she did the same thing with the lining. So you can measure 9 inches, like all the way down. Well, like right here. So like, I'm gonna just mark at 9. And I think I usually do 8, but it looks so skinny. And I think I did hers 9 and it looked, no, 9 is good.
Okay.
So just like, sorry. And then just mark a little and then go all the way down. So here's her lining, same thing. So we're gonna flip this side, and then we're gonna place the lining inside. So that's why you, it might be this that's crooked. No, it might be the top that's crooked. But as long as it's 9 all the way, then it should be good. No, it doesn't crooked. That's what, okay, I think it's that one that's crooked.
Okay,
If I had my ruler, I would have just like... Okay, let's do this. So straighten it out, so go like this, and then just go all the way up.
like okay, wait. That's
Past the like
this guy.
No, you can just use. Well, we could do that. Or we'll just do this.
Like, how do you just eyeball like that?
Well, look. So now we're gonna go up. And connect it. So, because we went right to the edge, that's how I did it. So that's all excess that can go off, and then you'll measure.
Did we just give everybody the most crooked sheets?
No, I checked it out. It was good, I hope. Okay, so that's why you iron everything like that, the inside. So now the seams are going to match, so you don't see. So I start at the bottom, so you'll pin. So usually, again, that little trick I do where you trim the corner. It's not so bulky. Okay. But, oh, and you can trim this too. Okay. So you can use those cool pins again. And just pin it from the bottom where the seam or where it starts. And you're gonna pin it all the way up. I usually pin it at the bottom and then I pin it at the tops. So these little, this part here. So I'll pin those down and then it should match up all the way. So just pin it all the way. So just that bottom piece, because this we're gonna put the lace in this part. So you can just pin that for now. Okay. Or you can also do your bonnet too, like do the same thing on the bonnet what you just did. So sew the ribbon down, or did you already do that?
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay, you can do that next if you want, like just so it's all this, or else if you want to finish the moss bag and then you can do the bonnet later.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now what was I doing? Oh yeah, okay, so I ironed this. Now I'm going to iron the lining the same. half an inch. Okay. So I'll trim the bottom for you for that.
Is that just you have to fold it in line with that pattern?
The pillow?
Yeah.
Well, I trim the bottom. Okay, I'm just kind of
No,
skipping ahead again.
okay.
It's
Sorry,
okay
no,
though.
go
No,
ahead.
like just so for the pillow, it's just like a drill, just skipping over, but it's okay. It's simple enough where they can not get lost, I think. Okay, see, hopefully that'll. Okay, so I'm just gonna help her quickly with her pillow, so I'll show that in case I don't get to do that again. So it's a 9 inches across and just the length of the foam that we bought, so we don't need to cut the length. So I just kind of, I'll mark it just so they can see.
Should we cut it on the ugly side of the window?
You want to? Okay. This should like fluffen up, but we can. Okay, so I just make like a. I just eyeball it every time.
What? Every time?
Well, this is what I do. So I'll trim it.
So deadly.
Real thin. And then I'll just use it on the other side.
Oh, clever.
Yeah. I should by now have made a pattern for this, but I just do this every time.
That's so deadly.
Okay.
You can just eyeball it like that.
Okay. So then you'll get the minky and you'll fold it. And then you'll put the hole. So you're cutting out 2 of them. But I'll help you cut that out. So just lay the minky out. Okay. No one's asking anything, so they all must know what to do or be bored of us already. This is boring.
It'll just be like, it'll be watched like 30,000 times later.
There's just a lot of cutting out like ×2 of everything and then ironing everything. So this takes a while.
I get about 2 million views a month.
Holy crap. Well, it is good to like come back to and watch.
Yeah, so you have pictures of people online and how to watch
Holy crap, there's... Okay.
This is so long.
How much did we get of that? 3?
Yeah, I just went overboard.
We didn't even eat. What are we eating then?
I know, I was gonna say.
I'm not even hungry. Oh, the Starbucks
We're past
filled
that.
my tummy.
We're past.
We
And
might
then
as
now
well
the
go
place
for.
won't even freaking
We might as well go for a real late supper.
For sure. No. We'll all eat. Let's see. What should I order, guys? Michael, what do you want to
Anything but fast food. Just kidding.
eat? Okay, let's see.
Probably not pizza. I don't think.
Not pizza.
No. Okay, so that's all ironed.
Do you want
So I can't really like sew this because it's just cut out for someone, but okay, well, I guess let's see. So after everything is cut out and my name is Lacey Albert. We tried to do the live like twice and there was no sound, so some of that might got cut off.
Closed? What?
Okay, so after everything is cut out and ironed, so this, the lining. I didn't cut out the bonnet for this one yet, but the bonnet and the bonnet lining, we'll do all that, iron both of those. And then your next step would be so when I'm doing like applique, so see here's mine, it is cut out, it is iron, the 1/2 inch around, And then I do whatever I'm gonna put on it. So this is applique. This is flowers with heat and bond. So it's not sewn down yet. And this, for the vines, I use rickrack, or I use the stitch of the machine. Like there's sometimes fancy, like a vine stitch.
Hi, what number are you from?
So that is not sewn down, but it's just ready to be sewn down next.
8?
So if you're gonna do that,
Okay,
you
so-
would just place that on
so-
there.
No order? Okay, thank you. Bye.
Today we are doing just simple ribbon.
She's like, are you walking in the mall?
No, okay, bye.
The mall's closed at 8?
The mall's closed? Well, I don't think it's closed at 8, but I think it's like closed, like all the food places are closing.
What time is the mall closed, Lacey?
I don't know. I thought it would be open till 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when do Christmas hours kick in?
Right?
Oh,
Okay,
sure.
guys, what do you want me to
What about like Montana's used to have like a platter, but I don't think they do. It had like a little bit of everything. It would be like the spinach dip thing is really good. I don't think they have it anymore, but maybe this one does. Ours doesn't, but it was like a platter. It was so good. Just had a little bit of everything. That's not really a meal though. Okay, that will go on the velvet team. Did we cut out one?
No, I don't think so.
Oh shoot, okay, we need to cut one out like that. So it'll be. Oh no, I was cutting yours out and then that lady came for hers, so I had to cut hers out quickly. Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna cut her bonnet out really quickly.
Like, do people call in the store and order for delivery anymore?
For-
Or do you use that?
I don't use the apps, I
Okay,
just
I'm just
phone.
calling
Okay, I'm gonna do another bonnet, just so you guys really understand what I mean. I should get it here. Should be good with this part by now. Where's my utility knife? Okay. Just look at how fast this is. See, it's already cut off. Okay, see how fast that was? If I was using a scissors, I'd just be sitting there. Okay, here you go. So now you have to iron this part like you did. So just iron it. Might as well just iron on that green mat because it's worked already. Yeah. Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
And take it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Or. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, where's a good place to see? Lace. Where you have to repeat where the good spots are.
There's like there's this like steak combo here for 2. Like we
For
can all order
Montana's?
that. Yeah, like look at all this. Like we could do it. Please set up your order here, but then like I don't know if we can pick up.
Yeah, I'd probably just call and get it delivered. But okay, was there?
Like this is confusing me.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't use that.
Okay.
I just phone. Because there's kind of like a little of everything. Like there's a instead like.
Oh my god, this is the worst.
Let's see if I pickle. Do you ever eat on this? I don't really eat their ones, but I know what. Okay, back to this.
Let's just not call them.
Yes, rotary. I was just kidding. I now know what it's called. Okay. So, if you were doing ribbon, so say we have So we have you can use anything, like you can get any kind of trim, like anything goes. You can even use lace trim. I've seen that being used. So there's that. But we're also putting that on the flap, so maybe not. But, so I would just do the ribbon. So I would, if I was doing the ribbon, I would cut the little V. Oh, can't see here. Okay, and then you're gonna put it about, where's my ruler? I would say a half an inch space from the edge, or 3/4 of an inch. So you're gonna cut out your strips, and then say we're gonna do so just cut that little. So if you're gonna do like, say like that, I would do, and then maybe I would add some rickrack behind the red. So like that. So I use the Elmer's glue, like a purple, but I use the purple one. You can just glue the back of the ribbon and then place it down. You can also use heat and bond, or I use double-sided tape, like scrapbooking tape. So you would put those down. So that's what I showed you on the blue moss bag that she's doing. So do that to both sides, and then you would sew down, straight stitch, sew everything down. And you can also do that to the bonnet. She didn't do hers yet, but so yeah, you'd sew those down. And then when that is done, or if this was done, you would then pin the bottoms. So I have these pins. They're like clips. I use them instead of pins. I don't know if you could see, but I got them from Amazon. So they're like little clothespins type of thing. So you would just pin the bottom all the way to this and the lining, so do that for both. Then you're gonna sew along the bottom. So just like just a one, you know, the seam allowance. What is it?
Oh, what are the options?
So those will both be sewn together. So that's what I showed you on the blue one. So she sewed her bottoms together. So if you were using two separate pieces, you would just go all the way. Sew it all the way. So this way is just a bit neater looking, like it doesn't have the seam going down, even though it doesn't show.
And then, do you want to do that one? Yeah. Okay. I'll do another order of that again. Another order for two. Yep. And then, how do you want to?
Very well done.
Very well done.
Like great, Josh. Just kidding. And if you
Baked potato mashed or fries.
baked potato,
Oh yeah, sorry. Baked potato.
loaded,
Loaded.
and if you can get staged it.
What?
Oh, beans.
Beans.
Okay. Lace, are you gonna have steak with us?
What do you? Wow. And then another, that one well done as well.
Okay. So I have your mouse back here. So that's what I was showing you, where you pin the lining and those together.
Gravy? Yeah, and then beans.
I'm going to sew your,
And then I'll get
I'm gonna do your lace for you so I can show them.
Okay.
So we have the lace trim. This one I like to use for boys. It's a bit less girly, I would say. And then we have just the scallop. I don't know if you can see, but you can use anything again. So holy she said 50. We're eating for like the 6 that didn't show up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's so sad. Come in.
Yeah, come and eat. Okay, so I fold that in half. That's why I mark the middle of each, the lining. Oh shoot, oh yeah, it's there. So the lining and the velveteen both have a little mark for the middle. This is where I use pins because the little clips won't hold that. So I get the middle. I start in the middle. And so I start in the middle there.
And I guess we can start cutting this out because
Okay.
you'll need 2 strips of that.
Okay, finish the pillow and then I'll show them. So am I.
Get over here right now.
Okay, so the middle to the middle with the
Did
lace.
you just take this from like the couch?
No. I ordered it on Amazon. Yes,
Seen this before.
it's a cushion under the couch. Oh my god, you're funny. That's it's like a wall mat. So it's like a pressing mat, I guess. And when you iron on it, like the underside gets heat too. So you know.
Oh.
So if you're like just ironing on the table, just the top, but it's supposed to like bring the heat from the bottom. And it's just handy, like instead of an ironing board, if you're just doing like I
Yeah.
do all my like little flowers on, just sit at the table and use that.
Oh, that's clever.
Instead of bringing the ironing board or a towel, you probably use a towel.
Yeah, I
Okay.
I-
You get it now?
Real
Just gets it. Real risk. You probably use a towel.
You just got that.
You
last
probably just
week,
use
choir.
I used to just do it on my table, then I wrecked my tables,
You
and then I
did?
decided to buy a mat.
I didn't even know that was like a
I actually
thing.
use it,
I
like,
use
all
like
the
an
time.
ironing board for everything.
Yeah, but like if you're just sitting at your table, you could be ironing like flowers or ironing
Yeah.
instead of
Your
standing there
couch.
at. So even this I got on Amazon. It's an ironing mat too, just like portable. Okay. So back to this here. Okay, so you pin the you gotta kind of check both sides, and you're gonna pin it. Oh, all right. Okay, wait.
Oh.
You can. I'll show you.
Okay.
I do it the other way, like the ugly sides together. Or no. Wait, I might have enough. Oh yeah, do it this way.
Okay.
So like that. So the nice side is inside.
Okay.
Or wait, actually no. Wait, we might be able to. Let's do it this way to save. We always want to save. So you're gonna Do you want to use the utility?
No, I'll take my thumbs off.
Okay, well. Okay, so you have to like leave a little bit around.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
a little extra, so that's good. And then you gotta put it down because you need some.
Okay.
So if you want,
So
I
should we
usually.
show them this part on there then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So that.
Okay.
So
So.
you'll use your roly
Yeah.
roly thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. I'm just. So you'll be pinning.
Wow, that looks so cute already.
I know. So you just pin all the way around. You gotta check both sides because sometimes it doesn't catch on the other side. No one's even commenting. Real boring.
Not a utility.
I know.
Oh my god.
Kyla's like, it's a rotary cutter. Bro.
Marissa, can you stop by and do
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I'll need to
How come it doesn't say their name? Just
I,
Facebook user.
I know it's because of that thing we closed because I was like I'm scared about the sound and then I should have
Okay, so
yeah when I rewatch
it'll
this
show?
thing it'll show and then we can organize for a kit pickup.
You're all just Facebook user right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that can absolutely happen. And then for just the rest of everybody, we can write just give a list.
Yeah, I have a list on my page already for what you would all need, but you really can use anything you want. Okay, so you just keep pinning. Okay, I'm gonna let her do that, but see, so that's the back.
Okay,
Do you
I'm
have
gonna
that?
move these off the way.
Yes. So you just keep pinning all the way around. I hope this is. Shoot, this is
Like,
gonna
is this
look at.
garbage now, or is this
Yeah,
useful?
those are. Yeah, this is all garbage. Look, it's too short. I thought it would be long enough because when she measured for the other one, it was a little bit more than this piece, so I thought I could make it work. But she might just have to use this unless she wants it like ending like that.
Is it like on the other side, or it doesn't?
Yeah,
make-
it's right in the middle, so it's same on each.
Oh yeah, then that I feel.
I'll
Or
ask
yeah,
her.
wait. Never mind. I'm just deciding. She's good.
Okay, so for this, I started pinning, like I start from the middle. So it's not quite long enough. So you're gonna like pin all the way down. It's gonna end about right there, when usually it goes all the way to then, but there's that other trim too. This is just, I say it's more boyish, but that would work too. Because this is pretty boyish looking.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
So if you want to use the other one, you can, or else it'll look like that.
Okay.
So I already started pinning it, but I can take it off and I was just showing them like on the camera. And then usually for this, I like copy how I did them. How you do them here. So the skin one first.
Okay.
So same thing. You can trim it how we did it. And just about like right there.
Oopsie. Oh my god.
Okay. So I'm just gonna take this off because I was just showing them. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to cut out the pillow. Well, I guess it's cut out already, but the pillow is. Oh, I already told them. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can use, like, I like to use this minky with the dots. It's really soft. Or I use flannelette. So I usually just use whatever matches the best. But lately I've pretty much always been grabbing this stuff because it's soft. So we have. I feel bad putting this on the floor, but
I can carry it.
you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I usually wash. I don't wash the velveteen, but I wash the lining and this before I cut it out. Wash it with baby detergent and then iron it, and then cut it all up. Because sometimes it smells funny, or just could be dirty, and you want it to be clean for baby. Or the cotton sometimes, well, I guess you're not going to wash it after, but cotton like shrinks a bit sometimes. Okay, it's hard to see white on white, but I leave probably half an inch again. I think all my measurements, yeah, about half an inch. And then you just go all the way around. I should let you try this. No?
Sorry?
Let you try this?
Yeah, sure. You want me to just do that top?
Yeah, okay, so you're gonna leave the same. Well, you can leave a bit extra at the top because okay. It's
So just, all right.
I sometimes use this to guide because this pushed up against that kind of gives you. Oh no, it's kind of too. No, don't use that.
I'm so
listen to me.
confused. Okay, like right
Yeah, yeah, and just push hard because it sometimes doesn't catch like really hard.
here? Ooh.
See how fast that was? You would have just been sitting there with the scissors. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to get used to. I mean, it's not hard, but you have to get used to it at first. And then...
Okay, great.
So that's why you need that big mat for fiberglass.
Yeah.
That's why I want that because this is a bit short. I have to use it like diagonal to cut our moss board because it's too short.
But do you generally use this thing? Or?
Well, this is all I have right now,
Oh,
but
okay.
I eventually am gonna get that large one because so when I was cutting those out, I had to like lay it across diagonal, and then I had to like pull it down to cut out the top.
Oh, right.
So it was like short.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, because I think this is the biggest.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, in Canada, they probably have the good ones in the States, but see, those are like the same size as mine. Okay.
Yeah.
So did you look for like the biggest?
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I
this
didn't
is
even
the-
see those other big things. Or maybe
yeah,
I did.
so
but I
that's like
just
a
hadn't-
tabletop, like it
Oh, sure.
would almost fit. I don't know the size, but it would like go over your whole table. So a cutting table,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
it
I
has
hate
all
that.
these rulers. But the one I told you at Princess Auto, I haven't seen it, but I feel like it's just a plain maybe black mat, but you can cut on it.
Yeah.
So the Fabricland one has like the measurements. So here's the pillow. Are you good?
Came out, yeah. Just this. It's just gone.
Oh, you're just
Right.
sewing
Yeah.
air. Okay. So here's the
After it gets started again. Okay.
somebody. Oh, we have 9 ladies doing this. Thank you for sharing your skills. We are having a blast. Oh my God, there's 9 people following
Yay!
along.
That's amazing.
Well, let me know if I'm like.
Send us some pictures of what your
Yeah.
progress looks
And
like.
if you need more explaining or whatever, or I missed something. So here's the pillow. Oh my God, I'm so bored. Okay, here's the pillow.
They were so
Okay, so you'd sew. Okay, you'd sew around the pillow. Like
Sacred Owl Woman. Oh, that's such a cool name.
Okay,
My
what
name
is
has
this?
something to do with an owl as well.
what is the regular seam allowance? Everyone should know that, right?
I don't even know what that means.
I would say
I'm
I think
so scared.
it's half. Well, you usually use the pedal or the
Oh,
foot. and
Yeah.
you just it's on the edge.
okay. Yeah.
I would say it's half an inch.
Do you
again.
guys are you guys sewers in this?
Everything's half an inch. I feel like now that I have to actually give measurements.
No? Okay. No.
So-
Yeah, I have no idea.
Half an inch around. I should make you go slow real fast. But there's no thing set up.
Well, we can get one really.
Then you would flip it inside out. Just to show them, but it's real easy. I'm sure everyone's made a pillow and home ec in their life.
Okay, I think that we only did pajamas.
Oh.
Pajama pants.
And then you would insert the foam, so it would be inside. And then you would just pin the top and just close it. That's it. The pillow takes like 3 minutes.
Oh, cool.
It's super fast.
Yay.
So that's for the pillow.
Okay, and then we should do for those strips now.
Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, this is good stuff.
Is that?
Yeah, this
Okay,
is
good.
like this is buffalo, right? Did
Yeah.
you say? Yeah, that's what I get. See, I brought some of mine. Here's mine. Same.
Ooh.
See?
Okay, perfect.
I was scared it was gonna be like the orange commercial, like
You're all right.
the cow. I think it's cow or something. Oh, they're in. These are my pins here. You can just use mine. Just there is some here, but you can use mine.
Just make sure I get them all back.
Just okay, we're gonna do the strips. Oh, I brought like my pins.
Okay, so I feel like we're done with all this ironing stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think
Yeah, we don't need to do
you pack that up right away.
Oh, it's in here. My lucky pen. This is my little drawer. Oh shit! Did I forget my? I have like a big plastic ruler. So there's like a quilting ruler. They're like see-through, rectangle. So that's what I use to cut this out. Shoot.
Oh no.
But I could probably use this.
Okay, I'll just like even
Okay.
if we
I
can make a
thought
note
I-
of that, I can.
Well, if you're gonna start like using these eventually, so even I do the like when I cut out a skirt, I just use
Hey,
this.
you
So it's
do
just real
this
fast
so
like this. Like with a skirt
Oh
instead
my
of just
gosh.
yeah. So it
You should have put mine.
yeah it
This one is so good, Lacey.
what the ironing?
Yeah.
How is it different?
Because it will take me 9 years to do this.
Okay, and then like
you did both?
yeah, but I didn't do the bonnet.
Okay.
Or I did the lining, but not the out of the bow.
Holy wicked.
Okay, so here's the bonnet, but it needs to be cut out.
Alright, I think I'll just switch. Just kidding.
All one for every day.
Okay, this is awesome. I can even give this to like people who didn't show up.
Okay, but you gotta. Do you want to cut the bonnet out of this,
Um,
or even just give them a piece and they can do it, but they might forget.
I think what I'll do when I get home, I'll just trace your stuff,
Okay.
and then I'll bring it back so like,
Okay.
at least they put some work into
Yeah,
it. Because
yeah,
it looks
yeah.
like you did so much here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty quick to cut out. But okay, so I'm going to straighten this hide. Again, I use this for the hide too. So there's lines on here. See, I just follow. So I'm just gonna straighten this out. So you can use like moose hide if you have any, or just I use buffalo from the leather store near me. Marissa got this from Perry's
Yeah.
in Wetaskiwin, so it's the same stuff I use. It's buffalo. It's pretty cheap. Like it's not like this whole piece was $20, and this can cut. So like 1, 2, 3, like 4 moss bags, baby.
Nice.
Or 3 in the strip, the tie. So yeah, it's really good, and I would say it's the closest to moose hide looking as I could find, so that's why I like it. It looks pretty similar. Like it's not too orange, like the commercial. Most of them are like really orange. Okay, so I straighten that out. Then I have a little marking on my ruler that I use all the time. It is, I would say 1 and 3/4 inches. So not quite 2 inches. So that red line is, it's blurry, I think. Okay, it's blurry, but so I go and I just make a little little ticks along the way. So you're gonna need 2 of these. And then I just use my ruler. I have like a quilting ruler, so it's better to use, but this works too. This is my ruler from high school. Are you're okay with that?
Yeah, I think
So when I do the corners, I like to like tuck it in kind of so instead of just I'll show you. So instead of just like that, I kind of like hide it, I guess. So yeah, so it's neater. And you always have to check the back to make sure. See, like right there, if you were to go sew, you would miss that. So you always have to make sure both sides are. And then I usually like that and make sure both sides are pinned. So like that. Yeah. So you always have to check the back. See, look at right there. See that? Yeah, it's kind of tricky, but that's why you ironed it, so it should kind of sit right. Yeah, and then the little clips don't work for that. Okay. And then I'm just going to cut. I just do one by one because I measure each one. Okay, so here, this one's quite long. I guess I didn't need to cut it that long. So when I measure, I usually so this is the length of your pipe. Just I can't really see. So just this, that piece. So you'll measure, so I kind of cut this too long, but I'll measure the next one so we don't waste. So to the end. So I put a little bit extra just so it's not too short. So I'm going to measure that again.
And do you make just like kind of like a one size thing, or
Well, like
do you have like
for the pillow?
No. I mean for the moss bags. Like,
Well-
are there different sizes that you make, or do you generally just stick to
Well,
one?
this is the size I always use because it's usually for a newborn.
Yeah.
So it's quite big on a newborn. Like
Okay.
with Hoodie's was in hers, and it was like I had to fold it quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So like remember, I don't know that was Debbie got one for Nico, your
Yeah.
nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite big, like folded. But if I was to do one, say somebody ordered one for their baby that was 4 months already, I usually get them to wrap baby up and then measure from baby's shoulders. So this is where the moss bag would sit, right? So at
Yeah.
the shoulders.
Yeah.
To the bottom of their feet when they're wrapped. So get that length. So say it's like, I don't know, 25 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll just add like 3 inches to that,
To the shoulder.
to the length.
Okay.
So like say if, so see this one is, what's that measuring tape? This one is, let's see, about 23 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just get them to measure baby just to be sure. And then I would measure that length. So baby's 25 inches, I'd measure 25 this way, so this length. Then I'll add like 3 inches extra to the top.
Okay.
So like you would use the same pattern, but add to the top.
Okay.
And then you can even add a bit right here because like baby's like chubbier.
Yeah.
But also the ties can like stretch out too.
Yeah.
So you don't really need to do that. I think I maybe did that a couple times.
Mm.
Yeah, so then, and then the bonnet, you just measure baby's head to get that measurement. Okay. No one's even gonna believe that you just came and made a moss bait real fast.
Yeah, but I messed up.
What did you do?
Because, you know how, like, when you do your, like, look, it came down as I was,
Oh, yeah.
but I didn't notice until after.
Oh, okay.
So,
So you see your thing?
yeah.
Usually there's a, if you like get the first like few stitches out, you can kind of like rip it. You can probably cut a new piece.
Yeah. Yeah, last
Ooh,
two, my
doesn't go
cousin just
very-
texted me non-stop.
Distracting
She's
you?
like, can you come pick me up on your way out of here? I was like,
Oh.
and then Sam's at Costco,
Yeah.
and he's like,
Well, you
saying,
could probably still use this.
or, we'll see,
That's
that's like,
like a new one.
yeah,
Okay, and
texted me, and then my daughter's like, hello, what are you doing? I was like, Miley? Yeah, I was like,
is she with Sam?
yeah.
Oh.
I just had the one silent and I didn't realize that,
Oh my god.
that they were texting me nonstop. I was just like, shit. And I'm trying to rush through it. I was like, do you use
Don't
like
rush.
hidden binding?
I use for this. I usually use I buy like a double-sided tape at the
Yeah.
dollar store, and it's for scrapbooking.
Yeah.
Like you can get it at Fabricon, but it's so expensive. So I would just stick that on and just stick it on.
Yeah.
Like glue doesn't hold very well, especially I don't know what this.
Yeah,
is.
that's what I'm having a really hard time.
Like I usually use the purple one. I don't know if it's any better, but I would use. I thought I was gonna bring that tape, the double-sided tape, to show everyone.
Yeah.
But I think I have it. And I'm gonna look 'cause you can also pin it. So there's
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but then I was just like, oh, I'm already trying to be fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna curl them.
Fine, just because my mom's going to throw at everything.
Quick flash.
I know, and then everyone's just texting.
As long as you like figure out, we'll be able to finish it too. Like if we can't do it, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, I'm gonna pull that thing off. I'm gonna look in my bag. Maybe I did grab my stuff, but I don't think I did.
But did you drive here?
Yeah, I left this morning. Like, not till like 9:30. It did take me long to get through.
It's not too far.
Like 4.5 hours.
Yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
far. Like people
If you
over-
go through like Hobima, it's farther.
Yeah.
But we get like just like a bunch of random roads.
Yeah.
It took us on. No, I didn't bring my stuff. But that would be easier.
Yeah, because like
Yeah, it's not far.
people don't realize like how close it is for us too.
Yeah.
We're in Edmonton lots, but I live in Pinoca, so it's closer this way.
Yeah.
Especially if we're just doing an evening trip.
Yeah. Like for the Powell, like we didn't come, but I like GPSed in and it said 4.5 hours. I was like, it's like 4 hours to Hobima. How can that be? But I
Yeah.
didn't really realize that you can go a different way.
Yeah.
Because I would have went to Hobima and then.
Yeah. Well, we went and then she went and then she missed registration.
Oh.
She was like, I'm not gonna.
Why did she wasn't gonna go?
She was here, like she had.
Oh.
was just taking long to get in because of her vaccination record.
Oh, okay.
And she missed it, so she's like, just gonna exit.
Then she went home after the first day?
Yeah, but she went back on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
But even there, she was
Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me. Anybody?
Real weird questions. Do you live in the same Do you live in the same?
Oh, back on. Got
Okay.
it.
Do you live in the same community 1 year ago?
Yeah, like, are you new? Did you
Oh,
did
they
you
made this
transfer?
community?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't apply to me. If I just want to know my dance style.
Just to see how many. I don't know. Just,
Okay. Oh, this is more for like dance or something.
All right, so we're kind of
Past
nearing the
maybe?
end,
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just have to.
and
I don't know what.
if
when this
you have perfect, awesome.
Ask if there's any questions now.
Yeah, do you guys have any questions about the process so far? If
Because
you
we don't know
do,
if the
let us
sound-
know, and then we can get to those before we sign off for the night. We're almost near completion for a couple of them. And yeah, so if you need any help with any of that, let us know. I wonder if we should quickly do one of those.
Yeah.
So that they have like
Yeah.
an idea.
Maybe use hers real quick, because it doesn't matter what thread, because it doesn't, you don't see it.
Okay.
So you just want to like sew those together. Like you don't really need to see, because it just, and then I'll flip it on camera and stuff the pillow in.
Okay.
Do you want me to do that?
I
To
guess.
go do the pillow?
Sure. I'll grab it.
Okay.
And then does she
Yeah,
have
there's-
one already?
No.
Oh, I put everything away.
Oh shit.
No, that's fine. We'll
Oh, because
just.
Lacey needs one too. Holy, just trying to get this up here.
Okay, we'll go back. Ow. So I'll just give you the one that's already cut up.
The video will stay on the page, you can watch it later. I don't know how much of it was muted. Yeah.
Here, I guess we'll. Do you want to just unplug her machine and put it right there really quick?
Yeah. Well, no, they don't. But they don't really need to see how to sew a pillow, right? Or you want me to?
I feel like.
You know what, the hide, like the leather might be good for them to see.
I feel like maybe both. Like we're like beginner level for some.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll just give you this one for now.
Okay, I'll just cut out these last pieces.
I can do that too.
Okay.
If you wanna
Okay.
do this. Do you
Yeah,
wanna
got
bring
cut
this?
off from my sister-in-law. Oh, that's. Okay, yeah, the video will be up for you to watch, right? It stays on there?
Yeah, it'll stay on both.
I just don't know, what's missing, but I feel like I was like kind of repetitive on.
No, that's fine.
Should be good.
Done now. Okay, and then one more here. Actually, I'll show you for the
Okay. Okay, so here's two, so just two is good, right, or do you want me to keep going?
No, just choose fine. Yeah,
Okay.
because I don't know
Okay, and then the others can just cut their own out?
here, yeah. But what I'll need to do is maybe get like a pattern for everything. Like,
Okay, well,
so
this is
tonight,
just,
like,
yeah, we can do that,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
like this is almost 2 inches, so I just mark it along the way. Or you can even like cut those out later too, so they're ready for them. Because this part's, I would say, kind of, not tricky, but, I'm gonna pull out my special scissors. So I have this, you can use like pinking shears, but I have this cool, it's like scallop.
Rebecca, did I tell you to do any sorry?
So that's what I'm gonna use just to make it a little pretty on the trim. So I'm just gonna trim that. What's wrong?
Same thing.
It's sliding?
No, same
Oh,
thing. It,
oh, the thread.
Right.
Okay. So I just cut it just right along the edge. Is there a like a Christmas powell somewhere?
I don't know.
Marissa said she heard like Samson. I was like, I don't
They were
think so.
thinking there might. I don't know.
But members only.
Yeah.
Bad members
Makes
only.
I know Taylor got so tired of doing those virtual ones.
No.
It's like,
Pretty much that's all we
that's all that was.
did. I was really wishing Rocky Boy would
Yeah.
have
these-
theirs, but it's kind of too late now.
And then especially with that new
Yeah, that variant. Yeah, that's weird.
how things like.
Yes, just all starting all over again. Okay, here's there you go. That's how that looks. So I'm just gonna do. Made it blurry or something. Should I made I made the camera go out of focus because I was the camera's out of focus because I went close. What did I do here? Mar, the camera's out of focus because I went like all close to it. I don't know if I. Now it's real blurry. I was trying to do like the close up, and now it's blurry. Your hand is clear, but I'm blurry. I'm trying to like make it go back. Maybe it's just my eyes, John. I'm just kidding. No, it's blurry. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good now. Thank you. Okay. So we got the two pieces. Am I bringing the machine over here? Okay. Do I bring the machine over here then? Do you want me to do? I have my machine. Oh, you're still pinning it, right? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to because my white thread is in, I'm going to do the pillow quickly. Show you that I don't have to Look at her, she's eating over there. Oh, quiet. Just get your cheeks in. Okay, so here was the pillow. We are going to just do a straight stitch.
You guys want to eat this?
You're like, oh yeah, come eat. Yeah, I'm past hungry now. I'm full now. Okay. Okay. So I usually serve the pillow just so it you can wash the pillow if you want, so it don't get like sweaty from baby's head. Is it good enough?
Good enough. It's like, oh my god.
Must be like practice.
Yeah. I chose the bad time to
Because
start.
you're rushing.
Yeah. I chose the really bad time to
We'll have to get you a pattern, like cut a
Yeah.
pattern out for you.
start. It's only home all year.
Yes, you can make him like bonus bag for every day of the week,
Yeah.
every color.
I'll just iron it and then we'll
Yeah.
do the
And
wash.
then, if you do the bonnet too, you can do the ribbon on the bonnet.
Okay.
What? What was 140?
Nothing.
That food that you're eating? Oh shit. I didn't even see you eat one thing all day. And I got to at what, 1:30? I feel like I'm sewing real slow. Okay. Okay, so then I'm gonna flip it inside out. This part is a little tricky sometimes. Well, it should. So your inserting the foam pillow. Just pull it right to the bottom. I kind of need my legs for this, so I like hold it between my legs there. Oh, it's twisted. I have this one. I've had it for years, and I actually have two exact same because someone was selling one on a buy and sell, and it was the same one. So it's just a Singer Superb. It has like the fancy stitches, but I've had it for quite a while, and it's hasn't given me troubles. This little thin pillow. Okay, it will like fluffen up. Then we're gonna like close the top with pins, fold it in so you don't see the raw edge. You're sitting on the middle?
No, every time I even go to sit down, my laptop is on it.
Okay. So it's all pinned. So this is a pillow, or you're just it's
After this, I think you pretty much explained the whole process.
okay, just the hide. Slip my fingers right on the line. I did that one time ever. I sewed the needle went right through my thumb, like right through the sewing machine needle.
Oh my
It was like 6 in the morning, sewing at a powwow in a hotel room. I was so tired that I didn't even feel. But then it was just throbbing in Granite Tree. Okay, so that's done. The pillow's done. So it's pretty quick. That took me long because I was. And then the thread. Can you pass me that brown thread? Yeah. I'll use this one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna switch my. I'm gonna do the hide. So I'm gonna switch my needle to a leather needle. And then I'm also switching my bobbin to the brown that we're gonna use. So I just match it to the hide. Just on brown. So I'm gonna do a zigzag stitch at 4.5 for the width and 8.8 for the, what would you call that? The like how close together the stitches.
I just go straight down with the straight stitch.
Yeah. So just sew it together. Yeah. So when you're sewing the flap, while you're going on this part, you want to like check the back to make sure. See, look. So to make sure it's folded. So as you're sewing it, kind of like check
Fold it
behind.
behind.
Yeah. So like you'll go down and you'll come here. Just as you're going, just kind of like make sure it's all. Quick fix this. Make sure it's just all. Oh, that's where you ironed it, sorry. Okay. Just make sure it's like, because usually the underside gets, like that. So you always just want to check. Like, no one really sees that. It's just the under, but you want to be a perfectionist. Like me, I'm not a perfectionist. Okay, so I'm sewing these two, attaching them with the zigzag stitch. I usually like to oil my needle because it just sews better on high. Sometimes it's tricky sewing with high, like you'll skip. Like so smooth, I use not like sewing machine oil, like to oil your machine, but there's it's called So Smooth, and you just kind of like coat the needle with it, and it just helps it. What was that? Oh. Texting. Jazz. Are you almost done?
My kids never
Aren't
ask
you
me
not
anything.
living up?
They're like, when I get home, they're like, oh, when did you get here?
Like, where are you?
We're so, it's so bad. I don't know, my kids are just used to it. It's like, it's so bad. That's like one thing I'm looking for where I'm at leaving. You know, Sandra will always like FaceTime us, where are you?
So sometimes it doesn't catch, and I'll just go back and fix it. So that's that oil is good. It helps. My machine doesn't sound too healthy. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so now it's connected. So just like a zigzag. So now, oh, she's almost done, so we'll just attach it to hers to show you. I'll just do these other ones.
I always wonder what scissors.
Well, I used to like do it by hand, so I used to like fold it and cut it in a V. Fold it like all the way.
Oh my god.
It does look a bit like fancy. fancier than this because this is so small, like you can't really see it, but this is just faster.
And how much were those scissors? Because I feel like any good pair of scissors is so
I think these were like $20 on Amazon. They're just like you know, like pinking shears, like for like the zigzag scissors. It's like the same thing, but just scallops, just scallop scissors. But it's pretty. I use this a lot, like on the moccasins and stuff. You don't have to do this. Like this is just to like kind of make it a bit. I don't know. A bit fancy. You can just leave it like this too. How's it going on the, like when you're sewing the back? Is it good? Hard thing to do.
Yeah, it's just rushing. It'll do.
No,
Yeah.
see.
If I had more time, I never wasn't bugging.
Yeah, right. Bring your phone here.
Yeah.
Can y'all leave Lacey alone, please?
Yeah.
The needle is brand new, so I don't think it's dull. This, it seems like commercial hide is really hard to sew with the machine, but like we got it done. It just was, you just kind of have to like go over it a lot. Like, see, you just need to attach it so it needs to be a zigzag, a wide zigzag, so it catches the side to connect them. Okay, so we'll do it again. Here, there's 2 strips. See if I have my oil, my special oil, I would just like, and then it would just sew real pretty easily. But you have to keep putting it on. They're good, the kids. Oh, did you get are we gonna do the pillows? Did you get, oh, it's okay, okay. I'll cut out, 1 more, or 2? Because there's a slice that. I can just cut 2 off together. That's like super easy. Your feet? Are they just swollen?
I hope not, but I don't want to take my slippers off to check, then I'll get grossed out. They were good the other day when I was started crying. I was like, why are they like that? Really, I've never had that before.
When are you due?
Like in
Okay,
real long.
here is
In February.
oh,
The 8th.
Oh.
did I only do?
I'm like, this, if
Oh yeah, I only did
and
2, hey? We're done, 1 each for that?
Yeah.
For now? Okay, good. Okay, so that's done.
And I think that's it. You can just sign it off and say. Oh yeah,
I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
attach
touch
it.
that
Yeah.
for her. Okay, we're just gonna wait for her moss bag. I will sew the hide on, because that's the last step. We didn't really get to go through the bonnet, but it's the same idea. Where did we have the garbage?
That
Wait,
tiny
wait,
one?
okay, I know.
Under.
That big? I'll just show like the bonnet while we're waiting real quick. So for the bonnet, both sides are the same, are like the velveteen, and this is the lining. So like one side is longer. So you take the longer side. Again, when you're ironing, you want to find the middle. So you just press it, find the middle. I can't really see where. So you just pin it in the middle and then go all the way down. You can attach the ends. And then just like pin all that together. So when it's all pinned, here's the back. I didn't finish pinning it, but so you'll just sew around. You'll do that to the velveteen side, and then you'll insert the lining, just like we did with the moss bag. Okay. How's it going?
I don't know what to do with this.
Okay, so these next you will pin the bottoms. I'll grab my lucky pins. So we're just gonna, oh shoot, we gotta iron this still. Okay, this one needs to be ironed. I can do that quick if you wanna pin the, bottom together. Look at this iron. Oh, you missed it. Did you see
Yeah.
it? Oh yeah, you were using it.
Yeah, I was using it. I was like wondering what it was doing. Okay, where do you want me to pin it?
So the bottom.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, in half?
Yeah, so fold it in half and then you'll pin all the way and then hopefully it should line up.
Okay.
Lacey, what time do you normally stay up till?
Like midnight, so that's 1 o'clock your time. I used to stay up like 2 in the morning, like sewing, but I kind of stopped doing that. I'm not hardcore anymore.
Oh, that's like I can't even drive late, literally when the sun goes
Right?
down. We're
I'm like, how?
hypnotized. We're like, I gotta
And
go
we
to
used to
bed
like travel like
right?
all hours of the night. I
That's
know
so
us two, we're
scary.
not
Wow.
used to traveling already.
I know, even us driving to Calgary is so far now. Not used to that drive.
Yeah, we're staying up past 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even after midnight, I'm like, what am I doing up? Our day starts so early though, like at the beginning of the year, we like had 5 a.m. mornings,
Oh
like
my god.
just to like meditate and read
Oh,
and
yeah.
like,
I wish I could. Someday.
we're not there anymore. But
Someday I'll get there.
Yeah. We're like,
When I'm real old.
Adjust back to follow
Yeah.
times again. That is like
Does
the,
it matter
like,
why?
unhealthiest schedule.
So
We don't parallel schedule. For
Oh.
real, you're like up to like 4 a.m. and sleep till lunch.
And then maybe start like, so these connect. and
Yeah.
then pull.
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe after everything kind of goes back to normal, she'll get back to it.
Like every time it goes back, there's like. Okay, so I did that, iron that, so you'll do the same to this, pin the bottom.
Yeah.
Bottom, and you're just gonna sew, so with these, you just, as you go, you just pull them up.
Okay.
So sew those straight stitch. Are you done with that part? Okay, I'm gonna sew your hide on for you, just so you can see. Good job. So you kind of missed, but when I sew the hide on, like, well, it's not, I don't know if you wanna go over that or that little piece, you just.
Okay.
She'll
Just
just
gonna
do
close
it.
it, yeah. What?
Just gonna judge me real hard.
I know. On busy days like this, I just always forget to eat. I'm like, it's the worst. Well, but on a regular day, I eat like 9 cheeseburgers. It's so bad. So it's giving my body a little break.
You like donuts?
Yeah, that's part of the package. I'm like, I'm gonna have this first.
Or this together.
How many when you've done that? Oh, what?
This first? Okay. Just making sure. Okay. I thought it was together. I was totally not even listening at all on the live. I just. Yeah, I go in on Monday. So I'll have a baby on Monday.
I also sleep so much, like I focus so much this pregnant, like I nap like at least like every day. Like and with my other ones, I never get that. I'll just like anywhere, like I'll have like 2 minutes of like dead silence and I'm sleeping. It's so bad. I'm like, oh, how did it get like this? And I sleep with like a nose patch. Like it's so hungry. Because it just like makes me feel like I don't know why. A nose strip. What is that?
How about the one novel where, I forget where, but I went to your trailer and while you were just sleeping and after I was like, Holy, are you pregnant? And you're like, actually I am. I was like, what?
That's when like
Doesn't
wait,
even tell
people
me.
knew. Yeah, no one knew I was pregnant.
I thought you were joking.
I was like, Holy has probably 500 kids now.
I know, too. Like, probably make me a sibling when I'm an adult.
I know Mia's like one more, maybe one more, and Jazz takes her no more kids.
Yeah.
What's little one?
But then Lason's like, oh, I wouldn't mind another. I think he's like the best brother. Like plays with them and stuff. But the other ones were like, no. The other did. Yeah.
There's not, Jeff plays hockey too.
Yeah. He does. He stayed home. I know. I saw his little videos.
He's so
Little
good at it.
deadly.
Tried to get him into dancing.
Getting close. I was like, oh, Senator, you guys look rather good. Your sister. They went, but I'm not. I didn't even want another one.
Oh my god.
And I started laughing, and I'm like, oh, and he's like, I felt so bad.
I know. But the other ones are excited?
No.
Oh,
That's
no.
Her, she is.
Yeah.
But, like, and everyone else is like, seriously, Mom?
Okay, so we are now. So she's done. So
Wow.
yeah. So she finished her lace. She put the lace on. So we're gonna add her. This is a nice color, right?
It
Like
is.
it goes good together. Okay, so we're gonna add her hide. So I do the scalloped or the fancy side in. Okay. So I'm just gonna sew your strip. So the bonnet is the same idea. Like you could probably do that.
Okay.
It's just that little visor piece. So you kind of have to like make sure it's in the center. And okay, so we're just doing straight stitch. Hopefully this will sew. I don't have my oil.
And I sew this one.
Yeah, same thing. Oh shit. A little bent. No, it's good. So that was the first, I think that was the first strip we cut. I cut it way longer than it should be, so we'll just trim that. Okay. So I started in the middle and went up one side, so I'm gonna go up the other side.
When you're there, you're like, oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Well, then I have to like punch the holes, lace it, do a photo shoot.
Oh.
But yeah, this is-
You hope one of your kids picks that up.
Yeah, I doubt they will.
Maybe.
Maybe pretty girls will. She's still small. She might like sewing. You know, like I already loved Fabricland when I was real small. Like going in with my mom, I would just be like in awe. And so I guess you gotta like love it. I know my niece keeps wanting me to show her how to make those things. Maybe she will.
Who's that?
Jaden, my brother's.
Oh, yeah.
She's the oldest child, yeah. inside, like flip it the right way. And then you'll leave the lining the way it is and stick it inside. And then you'll use those pins again, those clips, and attach the bottom. Go start from the middle. So right here. So this way. There you go. This one's so matching. Usually I try but we didn't have this with us, so I had to kind of try and think it would. So these again, I trim the corners. Just makes it easier. Just like this. Yeah. So I usually center the bottom, just so it doesn't look good, so you'll just pin those. So that's why you fold it and iron it, so they close like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually pin the bottom and then I pin right here at the tops, and then make it fit around. So then you put it this way, and just make sure it's gonna fit. Like kind of check it. Oh yeah, it looks good.
Okay.
And do that, and then you don't do that up here because we gotta add the weights.
Okay.
Okay, we're almost done on this one. Then I think we're going to sign off. Somebody's asking if they can come grab materials, but it just says Facebook user.
Yeah, I'll get a hold of all those people on there.
Okay, Marissa will let you know where and when to come pick up your stuff. And yes, you can rewatch. It'll stay on the page to watch at any time. Okay, so that is how it looks. The hide. I'm gonna quickly cut a strip for her to tie. So I just like trim or round it out. You don't want to make it too thin or else the string will break. So I do it probably again half an inch. Half an inch. This is good.
Yeah, those are good. Those are like $50.
Holy shit. They are good. Holy shit. Hopefully this
Hopefully the sense is censored.
you were saying the F word last time.
Just so everybody knows we're not hiring Lacey again.
Shit. See, just.
I said fired.
Oh!
Oh, you're crazy.
I'm hearing things. Okay, she did not swear.
I don't. Like a handle.
Oh yeah, somebody is just really wanting to.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll do it.
I don't know if it's the same person, but
Yeah.
okay. So here's the string for the ties, and I think I brought my wrench.
Yeah, I didn't.
So I have this. If you didn't have one, you could just cut slits, but.
That was like one.
Or maybe I didn't. I think I didn't put that because I have one. Okay, so for this, I go about in the middle. So I do 3 close together. Cut the bottom.
Alrighty.
Okay, so like that. 3 close together, or 6 all together, and then I'm going to put the string in. So we're only putting it in the bottom. This is like the bottom piece, like bunches up. That's where we do it close together. So it gives like a bunched up look. So that's where baby's feet go. Oh, this one's real nice. I like that lining. So I tie a knot at the end. And you're gonna bunch it up. So it looks like that at the bottom. So those are the 6 holes.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay.
Is that
Okay.
working?
So when it's good. Oh shit, I can't.
Did this work?
Okay, so for the, did you put the lace away? You did, eh?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I can go grab it.
Okay, so when you do your bonnet, you'll just do the same thing.
Oh, here's the sound back on. Yay!
So you'll just
Awesome.
exact same
Great.
thing as this. So bonnet,
Okay.
and then it should all line up when you pin it together. So the back, so the bonnet is like longer on one side. So that's the back. But you can just message me.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
because I can do this all at home too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can quickly show you how to do that if you want.
Okay.
If you know how.
Yeah, if you want to show me that, like. Oh,
We got some
nice.
sound.
Okay. So this is done.
Wow, Becca.
For the spacing of the holes from each other is like 4 inches apart. And it's just gonna be like alternating, like the holes are gonna be, so like a shoelace, I guess. Okay, so that's done. She just has to do her bonnet. So good job. She did good. Okay. Now that's it then. Are you saying? Just kidding. Okay, we're pretty much done. We're just gonna kind of pack up. So thank you for joining. And if you have any questions, you can probably just comment on here, okay? And then I can answer them or message me or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys were able to follow along. If you have any questions, I can help. And you're very welcome. And good night. Okay, how do I...
Okay, awesome.
You can do it. You can say good night.
All right. Thank you everybody for joining
Okay, I'll
us.
show you how to do that.
If you have any questions, her name on Facebook is Lacey Albert. And I think you can find her on Instagram and all other socials under that name as well.
So, do you want to take some of this? So
And then
Sure.
if you did create one with us tonight, if you
Or
just
the-
shoot us a message with some
I usually
pictures,
get like a
that would be
for
super
boys.
duper
It's
great. So proud of you all. Awesome. Have a good night.
But it's just like a triangle.